Hey everyone, and I'm recording this practice on November 1st, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, a day to remember our ancestors. So, this is a practice to help us connect with our own ancestors and also to help us remember that even today, in this very moment, we are creating a kind of a legacy that we leave on to people who have come after us. Even if we don't have biological children, we will still be ancestors in some way. So we'll start this practice just asking you to, first of all, just really settle into your body and your breath. Take a few seconds to just close your eyes if that helps. And come into contact with your breath and your body. And then as you do that, I'd like to invite you to bring to mind someone in your life that feels to you like an important ancestor. It may be a family member, like your mother or your father, an aunt or an uncle or a grandparent. And it may be somebody who's actually not a family member. It could be, if you think back to school, a teacher in your life who is especially important, even perhaps like the bus driver, the school bus driver. But someone in your life who really taught you the importance of living a good life and what that means. Maybe they taught you what it means to live a life where you're not causing harm or where you're practicing loving kindness. So, whoever that might be, just take a few seconds to really bring them to the front of your memory right now. And then once you have that person there, just take a moment to notice what are the emotions that you start to feel in your heart about this person and their presence in your life, whether they're alive or not anymore. What were the gifts that they left you? Things they may have taught you, or just who they were, just as feels so important in your life right now. And then also notice if maybe something else is there as well. Perhaps they had their own wounds that were unable to be healed, and in some way that got passed down to you as well. And it's something that you can notice without judgment. It's just there along with the gifts that they gave you. And then just feel gratitude and express that gratitude to that person in whatever way feels right to you. And then we're going to move to the second part of the practice, which is recognizing our own ancestral wisdom. Even if you don't feel that right now, but at some point in the future, you will be somebody else's ancestor. So I'd like you to take a moment just to imagine what life 50 years from now will be. And you may or may not be still in your physical body. But there's somebody important in your life who will consider you an ancestor. It may be a son or a daughter, it might be a niece or a nephew, maybe the daughter or son of a really good friend of yours, or somebody that you taught in some other kind of way. So bring that person to mind 50 years in the future. And as you consider that person in this future period of time, what is it that you would hope would be the legacy that you're leaving them? What are some gifts that you might want to pass on to that person? And how can you start living your life today in a way that really fulfills that gift, in a way that honors your biggest self and what you have to pass down to this person? Is there anything that you might need to change? Any of your own wounds that need to be healed in order to pass down to this person you're an ancestor for them? What is it that you want to offer them in the kind of clearest possible way? And finally, just notice this connection that we've built, this thread of connection from the past into the future, and it's all actually present right here in this moment. So feeling gratitude for the ancestor that you have, feeling gratitude for the ancestor that you will become to somebody else, and noticing how you want to live your life on this day that will honor that legacy. Okay, as always, I'm really interested to hear how this practice works for you, and thank you for your practice. Take good care.